reactor. You can view there.
We don't have a clear vision, it's a bit distorted. Okay, that's good. Could you explain to us what's happening?
Yeah.
Is there a problem with the dogs?
Yes, Mr. Guest, there are a lot of dogs in the neighborhood.
Are they hearing the voice of the space?
I believe there are passers-by. That's why the dog is barking. Okay, what we have here on the platform, we have the control unit, the reactors, and we have also at the bottom a container for the hydrogen, and the platform. The three platform have all the mag grabs. Excuse me, your sorry. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay. Down. Okay, good. So these three outside are all powered with these batteries, plasma batteries, and all connected above. So this panel, the platform we have here is clear acrylic. We place it, and the rings, the coils, are elevated in such a way that the reactor balls are in level with the coils.
Brennan, can you just 1 second, please?
Okay.
Brennan, can you get in touch with Tokyo, with Japan, please? They're waiting for you to bring them in. They are together.
I'll talk Japan. Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Carry on, Brennan, please. Brennan, carry on.
Okay. Then we have additional mag grab on the farther side, which power up the rings also here, and a set of capacitors also. So we just assembled it today. We are here, all of us together in this room, and this is the complete unit, except on the connection that you have just stated to be modified on the connection on the rings. We still have to modify that one. But during the time we are assembling this, we are able to feel the field. That is a very strong field when you stand somewhere here. You can feel, literally you can feel here very strong field. When you cross your hand here and above in this area, somewhat you can feel there are layers, somewhat layers of fields, as if you can feel in your arm there are edges of fields. When we assemble this from the top to bottom, every one of us verified the same when we put our arm in the middle or somewhere in between the coils. Okay.
I think what you need to modify is to raise that plate above the 3 cores you have.
Okay.
At the moment, that should be lifted above the top of the 3 cores you have as a setup as a stacker. At the moment, this is too low, and your system needs to be fed up. It needs to be fed from underneath into the gravitational and up. You got to drop your gravitational ring control, the solid core, slightly lower on a different plate.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So that should
Yeah.
be
The whole
above.
plate should go up, 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 up. Be careful. Okay. You got to set this up. We said we're going to do everything live. So we go through everything as it's developed and getting developed that we see.
So
So
it
this
should
has
be
to
on that
be
level.
raised.
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be raised, but you got to drop the inner ring coil. No, the other one. Yeah, yeah, the gravitational coil. Yeah, you have to drop that by at least about 2 centimeters below magnetical.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere there, that you bring the field forces into it, and the top of your stacker should be below that gravitational ring. Okay. This way you will feel a tunneling effect going in the field, going to your core set of number 4 on the top, and then they start establishing a rotation of the fields. And then you should feel, even when you walk in, that you don't need to feel it on top of the ring, you feel it right across the room. There is 2 problems
Yes.
here. Yes?
Yes, we have that feeling also above, just above. When we stand, when we raise our hand above, yes, there somewhat there's a line above.
Yeah.
You can feel it. Yes, and in the middle, it's just like just like energy is sinking in towards the center. They are just it's just like they're converging. But above, yes, we have with that feeling. It's similar to this wire that is arcing. It's the same that above, that we feel the field above. So the level should be on the top of these coils on the sides. Okay. Oh, so it's elevated.
How much? 10 centimeters? 10 centimeters.
Kato.
Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, you're muted. Gentlemen.
Yes.
Wins. Rick.
Hello?
Yes, yes, we're back.
Hello.
We're setting the platform
Hello.
here so that it can level up.
Okay. Renan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you call Japan on a Skype, please? They're waiting for you.
I'm connecting to the Skype to the internet.
Yeah. They are waiting to come on. Maybe we can't link the two together, but we have to sort out in Japan because they got a machine with them to test.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because I don't have any Skype. Can you ask them to do it, please, there?
He's not yet connected on the Skype, sir. I think he's not online, so I need to contact
Have you got
him.
his mobile number? Give him a line and get in touch with him. We have his telephone number.
Local number of not yet.
Yes, please.
I need please do chat because I have only a name, no contact number.
Okay, let us see what, because we wanted to monitor that one. Just let me see what I can do.
Okay na. Ang sa kilid na siguro. Ako na. Earlier when we assembled this, even without these connections, these wires on top or those wires that are hanging, connecting to each of the coils outside, the 3 stacks of coils. At that moment, even the coils on top hanging are set up with these 3 at the bottom. We're able to feel there's already a connection, even without these connectors from the side going up. And we ask each other if they also feel the same that I feel, and everyone confirms that yes, there is a field. And it's a lot stronger than, let's say, for a simple stacker. Okay.
Pwede nyo count natin na ilang flooring niya para malusot sa lalim.
Can I just pop an idea here? You can also make a cross with just the tape on the open sides, so you stabilize with just the tape.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want us? We can go to Ali till you set this up, and then we come back in. You have to bring your star formations to the center underneath, not outside. Okay, Ali, would you like to share what you?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kes.
Thank you, please.
Yes, sure.
Excuse me. Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, sir. We have here the setup. We move, as you suggested, we move these coils under
You got to focus your camera, please, Bernie. Stop that it focuses. It's not focused yet.
Stand by.
So,
Okay, so farewell.
okay, they'll have to move it on the tripod first. Let me hold it.
What are these ropes hanging on the top of the system?
These are connections towards the upper portion coils.
Ah. You got 2, you got a 5 stacker. Oh, you're very complicated, sophisticated chip.
Yeah, Renan brought everything here. So this is what it looks like now.
We have also the hydrogen guns.
Where are your batteries?
Each coils have a battery with itself.
Here.
Every coil have a plasma capacitor in parallel.
Okay, take you through. I'm going to go silent till you tell us what you feel, how you do. Try to go around the system, see if the feeling is different. Try to move the things and see if you feel it. We got to test. We test everything live. We are not afraid of failing. We are happy to share. So next hour or two is between you and Ali, and I sit back and test anything, or anybody has a suggestion what to do, we live test it. And then we're going to carry on with these tests in the coming days till we achieve the spaceship dome. There are a couple of things here which I left some of you might see, but now it's in your hand, and I will just watch and learn from you. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to sit back and I'll learn from you. Thanks.
Okay, we have here, we move the inner ring downwards, then elevate the other part. We have a connection here, capacitors that is connected on this ring, and as suggested before, the first time we have these balls are also connected to this power supply. Okay. Our addition today is the stacks of coils below. We have 3, and each stack is composed of 3. That is powered also by the batteries. Each coil have this connection to the battery. Then they are also connected, let's say from here going up to the coils hanging above. Then each coil also have their own power supply. Then connected up. So we have the distance here in the middle is similar to this length. They are separated by one stack length, and so with this one also. These wires are hanging just like ropes. These are springs, nano-coated by fire, and this connects everything. Okay.
Brennan, has these plates, all the plates which are in this structure, have they been nano-coated?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the acrylic plates are nano-coated. Only the styrofoam that we inserted are not yet, just to hold the casing, but the acrylics are already coated. That's why it's a little bit fudgy or foggy.
How can we start loading energy into this?
So, yes, we have a mag grab unit that can be connected also. At this time, since we elevated the connection, it was disconnected at this time, but we can connect it across our power supply line here. Can you put that? Okay, thank you.
Brennan, have you had any success with testing with a maglev units as a power generator, or you're not getting more than half volt?
The power generator, the standalone one, we're getting low voltage. It's still in the plasma level in terms of millivolts, but it's there. It's working, and our team here is working to step up that initial potential so that when we connect a load, it can start the load, and plasma will take over later once the load is running. So we have here the starter unit that is connected towards the whole setup. This one powers up the system. And below, we have here a container that is producing hydrogen, gas of hydrogen. This setup is from clean. We've noticed this keeps on producing this hydrogen going out. So for the meantime, we use this as the container at the bottom. Should we need to raise this up, we can use another platform for this one, so it can be moved above. But at this time, yes, there is a, when we put our hand here, as if there are streams from here towards above. If you put as if there are slight resistance on your hand, similar to a water flowing downwards when you touch it. That's some kind of resistance, but we cannot see the streams, but we can feel it.
What about the position in respect to the one base core to the other? Do you feel anything between the walls if you when you cross the fields?
In here on the wall side?
On the base, the 3 base cores.
In here? Base.
Do you feel as you're going through a wall?
On the side, Mr. Kes, on this side, around this, for example, on this side, yes, you can feel somewhat several layers.
Okay. Can you move and let somebody else test it? Because it's important. Any volunteers who want to join the ship, come in.
You already experienced
Any passengers?
Thanks, Nino. So can you feel something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say something.
I can feel that.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. No, don't stand up. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Okay, take your time. There is no rush. Tell us how you feel.
Like just what Bernie has said, there's some kind of layers up here.
What about if you go to the center? How do you feel? Do you feel you're in 2 different positions? One where the cores are and one where the center fuel is?
In the center, it's so powerful. I can really feel it. I can really feel it, Mr. Cage.
Okay, if you do between the other 2 base set, do you see any difference? Go in through the other side, yeah.
Yeah, so strong. This is stronger.
If you'll notice, Mr. Kes, we have a pipe here around this pipe. The base of these coils is very strong.
Very strong, yeah.
Yes, very strong. That is like it's surrounding the area. As if
This is your base coil. That's where all the energy is coming in, and that's expected. But what I'm trying to understand is, okay, now move to the other. The same. Who's there? Who's testing now?
Nino.
Pardon?
His name is Nino.
Nino, just come to the other side. Come to the other side. Come towards the camera. And now put your hand in under the same. Sit down because you have to sit down. Sit down and see if you still feel. Just put your hand in. Do you feel fields or do you feel as you're going in something?
I can feel there's something going on, Mr. Cage.
Where?
Here in the place where I put my hand.
Okay, come back out. Can you come back out? Come, take your hand out and go very slowly. Fist your hand and go very slowly in. Do you feel as you go in anything? No, don't open your finger. I don't want you to open. Just put your hand, fist your hand, and go very slowly. Do you feel as you're going into something? Tell us when.
Positive, Mr. Kish.
Where?
All the way through.
Starting.
Okay, now, Renan, you sit on the other side. Now, before you do anything, can you tell me, you were sitting on the other side too, you tested the other wall. Which wall feels much stronger? If you say, was it the other one here or the one opposite the wall?
Here, Mr. Kish, this side.
Which
Which
wall?
Here. This side, Mr. Kish. Here. Check that.
Measure, go around, take your time,
Okay.
and tell us where do you feel stronger, which face first. Try all of them. If you can feel. No, underneath, don't go over. Stay where you are. Because that is important. What about the other side, facing the wall?
In this area, it will start this level, this line below.
Where?
Here, somewhere here, below, here. Around 7 inches away from this bolt, or more of. Can I have the measuring? Yes, very strong. Somewhere 4.5 inches from the edge of the reactor
Okay.
wall.
Where is that the center of the core somewhere? The base cores?
Yes.
From the base cores, let me measure it. If we go to this, from this.
No, if you go from the center, the way you just measured, 4
Okay.
point something inches, go
Yes.
with the same. Does that fall on the center of the coil, the plasma of each 3 stacker coil?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Now what you got to do, you got to move the 3 bases in. It's too far out. You got to go as far in as you can, just under the gravitational ring. You're too far out.
Okay.
Go in. You got to go right in. You got to go right in all 3 of the sets.
Okay.
But should not touch. Don't touch anything at all.
Okay, we have it on the edge of.
This is like running a mission on Mars, huh?
Yes. Okay,
Can you
where?
move to the right? Can you move to the right? And move to the left a little bit. Now, just let the plasma build up. Don't touch anything.
Okay.
Get your hands off everything. Let it build up. Just give it a few minutes. Somebody is holding the corner of these plates.
We just put a stand in the case to make it sturdy.
Just give it a couple of minutes to build up.
Okay.
And make sure you're right under the gravitational, not on the magnetical ring coil. You got to move in a little bit. You're just exactly the right position. You need to stabilize it, doesn't move. It fell.
Just remove that one. Just let's allow it to be supported by this one.
Don't let the coils touch the plate. Nothing can touch those plates. You guys just got to let the field connection go through. Can you hang it up a little bit higher?
Sure, we can.
Because now we go, it's important to see if the field changes inside it for you. Don't let any of the coil or the wires to touch any of the porcelain or whatever. What are you putting these foams?
Under the plexi.
What is it touching under?
Only
Acrylic.
the acrylic.
Just the acrylic. Okay, it's stable now.
Okay. Can you what's the position of the 3 cores? Is it right under the gravitational or between gravitational and magnetical ring?
We need to move it nearer.
Nearer to the center.
Nearer to the center. We remove first the hydrogen.
Move the hydrogen under the center and the others. And then now you have, can you lower your core number 4 set down to come as close as possible? It's too far for the fields to go up. You have to load number 4 down. Let number 5, if you don't need it, out of the operation at the moment. You gotta lower this down now. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can lower it down.
It needs to come right on the top, more or less. Come lower. It's too high. Too high, too high, too high, too high, too high. The center, that's enough. That's about the right place.
Let's move up slowly.
Center should be around there.
Stop.
Shouldn't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Yes.
You got to be right in the center of that gravitational coil.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And we have it's done. Let me show again. Let's build up. Mr. Cash, should we measure it again? No more? No more. No more.
Everything in the space technology is by field, because you feel the field forces of the plasma. Is it any stronger or weaker?
It's weaker. It's weaker on the outer area.
Where? No, where the coils are. Just go in. We are interested in the coil, nothing else.
Okay.
As you go in, is it stronger or weaker? Or is
Very
it the
strong in the middle.
Pardon?
Very strong in the middle. Once you go inside here, very strong. Along the edge.
Compared to the last one, the one a few minutes ago, what do you scale it? Let's say let's say 1 to 10 was, let's say, 2. How do you compare this, 1 or 3?
if 3 is maximum, this is somewhere 2.
But if you were 2 before, is it the same as before or stronger compared? Let's say before was 2, and then you can go 3 or 4, you go 1 and 0. How do you scale it?
Below 2. Somewhere
Weaker than before.
weaker than before. But if you go straight somewhere in the middle, very strong here.
How much would it be?
3. But your hand is already here. But somewhere around 2 inches outside, weaker. When you align at the edge of the coils, yeah, you feel you have this field a little weaker than before.
Okay, what I think you got to do, you know your stacker unit, you got 3 coils.
Yes.
You got to reduce it to 1 coil. So where you stack the stacker, no, the ones underneath on the brown bases and on the top,
Okay.
you have a star formation of 3 coils.
Yes.
You need to change that to 1 coil.
So the topmost coil only.
Yeah, 1 of the 3. The other 3 have to be moved out. If you can make a single coil, because
Okay.
I think this is disturbing a lot of your work. It has to come off altogether. That we have a single coil, and then we'll see what happens. It's got to be because they still produce energy when they're there. We go to Ali to let Ali carry on with his work while you're sorting. You need 1
Okay.
coil on each base, yeah, and then we come back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Hi, sir. This is first the initial. We don't have the wiring connection yet. We will review first the how to connect the coils.
Yeah, ask. Speak with Marco. Marco can give you a guideline for the actual connections, the way we set for production. So maybe he can give you an insight into it.
Okay, sir. I'll email.
That'll be perfect. Thank you very much indeed. Anything else, or shall we call it a day? We're going into nearly 5 hours.
Yes, Mr. Kesh, we probably should. There's a question